inside for Scott. That's a tough finish. Blocking foul, I think that was on DeMarie Collins. Out of bounds underneath here for the Rams.
Almost came on another steal there.
No one in rebound position there. They're going to have to keep 42 off the glass, or he's going to clean house down low tonight.
Smith looks to regain.
Showing some good patience on offense. That's the isolation that the Cardinals want there. If they can get Smith out on the wing with McClinton guarding him, I know he's a clear lane to drive to the basket all night.
All the way in. Came up short on that one.
Rams traditionally a very good free throw shooting team. That's one of the ways they beat teams down the stretch. They get to the free throw line and they make them 80-90% of the time. That's usually an insurmountable for the other teams.
Smith with the hook pass to Collins, and it's good for three.
Big three out of the senior, DeMarie Collins. That's nice inside-out work. Reavis sags down low. You hit the open guard for three. That's what's helping the Bulldogs take this 7-point lead so far. Excuse me, the Cardinals.
Chargers just knocking them down today.
DeMarie Collins is on fire from the perimeter. The Rams are going to want to keep an eye on that guy. Looks like they've subbed in number 13 to replace McClinton.
Good hustle by Scott. Reavis regains.
Quick deflection there by Sanders. Great help defense there by Kenny Scott. If you notice, he was guarding Del Real up at the elbow, recognized the dribble penetration, closed off the lane, and forced a wild layup there. That's terrific defense from the senior, Kenneth Scott.
Puche takes a shot, and it's good for three. Cards fell asleep down low. Nice crash from Boyd to Scott, and that's good for two.
Great recognition by Boyd. There was a little confusion from the Rams on defense, and that allowed Scott to be wide open 3 feet away from the rim. Michael Bassa into the game for the Cardinals. He's number 33 out on the wing. Good hustle play by the Rams there. That's number 24, Brantrell Seymour. Hal Puche wants another one. He was feeling it after that first three. Attempted another one down the stretch here.
Carr's got to keep the Rams from the line tonight.
You said it right there, James. That's going to be key. The Rams look to get those free points. They like to get those free baskets there. They like to score when the clock is stopped. So far, they're shooting about 25% from the line. They're only 1 for 4. Let's see if they can even that up, get to 50% here with McClinton's second free throw. Michael Clark back into the game, replacing Kenny Scott. 1 minute left to go here in the first.
McClinton misses the second. Rebounded by Smith.
Cardinals got those quick outlet passes. They're down and set their offense there in a couple quick seconds.
Just a bad pass by Boyd there.
Those are the fouls you hate to see there. He's 60 feet away from the rim. His feet got tangled up with the point guard there. Seymour. That's only 1 on Boyd, but the Cardinals are going to need their point guard, especially if this game stays as close as this down the stretch.
Just left him wide open right there, mate.
It's Alpuche again. He's hit 2 threes so far this quarter. They've narrowed the gap. It's now a 2-point game. What started out 7-0, now a 2-point game with 30 seconds left.
Good block by Smith.
See if they can capitalize here. 5 seconds left.
Boyd way from the yard, and it's good at the buzzer.
From the volleyball line, Javon Boyd says, I am not scared to shoot the ball. Time's running out. Big shot by the senior. Took a 2-point game, extended it to 5 points here at the end of the first quarter. What'd you think so far in the first quarter there, James?
I've seen a lot of great ball movement by the Cards. Kind of sloppy on defense out, leaving a couple of guys out. Can't have that. Lots of turnovers, sent the Rams to the line a lot. Clean up a little bit more.
I agree. Both teams are getting a little bit of their keys to success. The Rams are getting to the line, and they're able to sag off a little bit here, but the Cardinals have been able to push the ball. They've been able to penetrate. They've been able to hit threes. They got to watch Alpuche here, number 2 in the second quarter. It's important he doesn't hit another 3 and start feeling it a little bit. Oh, someone lost their man there. Oh, Michael Clark, scrappy rebound. Cardinals doing a nice job of moving the ball around, reversing it, side, top side.
Smith goes for a 3.
That's all right. He's got to keep shooting those.
Cards come down with offensive rebound.
Traveling, got to establish that pivot foot there, be strong with the ball. Can't have these unforced turnovers. But Smith shooting those outside jump shots is going to be key here, James, tonight. That's going to force the big men from Reavis to have to come out of their comfort zone and guard him on the perimeter. That's one of the nice about the versatility, having a guy like Lorenzo Smith on your team.
I agree, Bate. Nice steal there by Michael Clarkson with help from Smith. Cards go the other way with it.
It's like they're trying to ISO Kenny Scott on the post. He's got a smaller guard playing in there. They're trying to get him in isolation, see if he can get a quick basket.
And Clarkson goes for the three.
His toes on the line there. I think it was only going to count for 2.
Pucci's fouled.
The good news is he didn't make the basket. It wasn't a very strong foul. He must have just tapped him on the arm.
Once again, the Rams are back at the line.
Who was that foul on there, James? Did you catch the number?
I think that was Collins, Demarie Collins. And Pucci's good for 1.
Well, the foul scene here is a little uneven. 6 fouls on the Cardinals so far this half and only 1 on the Rams.
He gets them both there.
It's pretty typical from a Reavis Ram team. Very well disciplined on defense. They do not commit a lot of fouls. They do not want to put the Cardinals on the free throw line.
Oh, and Smith goes to the ball.
Strong move by the senior. He enforced his will. Good effort by the Rams trying to take the charge. Unfortunately, this one's going to go the way of the Cardinals. See if Lorenzo Smith here can complete the old-fashioned three-point play.
Smith averages 49% from the line as he makes that one.
There we go. They're speeding
Football
up them
pass
up.
there by the Rams.
And that's what the Cardinals are looking to do, James. They're looking to speed up those Rams, make them play faster than they're used to. And at this level, when teams got to play that fast, they typically make mistakes.
Collins with the wide 3.
It's a good look. Came off a nice double screen there. Collins, a good three-point shooter.
Jarod comes down with his 3 of the night.
It's the second guard from Rams who's getting loose from the three-point line.
Smith tries with a jumper.
And the only bad thing about Smith shooting threes, he's our biggest rebounder down low. Kenny Scott can usually clean up the scraps, but takes away a big body from the glass. Yep. There's another foul on the Cardinals. 7-2 with the fouls. That puts the Cardinals there. Puts the Rams in the bonus. They'll be shooting free throws now with 5 minutes and 34 seconds left to go in the half. So far, the Rams haven't been spectacular from the line, but they're going to get hot later on, and they start narrowing this gap here at that free throw line.
Yeah, Del Rio's there at the line now, Bate. He makes 1 of 2 so far.
Rams are about 50% from the free throw line. It's a 1-point game.
Collins with another 3 of the night. That's good.
There it is. Big 3 by the senior. Little pesky defense by Javon Boyd. It's one of his specialties. Guarding that point guard for 90 feet. Good hustle play there by the Rams to get that rebound, throw it off of the Cardinals there. Rams have very good inbounds plays. Very good inbounds plays. Let's look to them to go to a wide box or a line here. Looks like it's going to be a line play. They usually try to catch you sleeping as soon as you turn your head. Now they use the safety here. Head it back out to the point guard, Seymour.
Collins fixes as much defensively. The Cards look to press.
It's another foul, James. 8-2 here. Cardinals are going to start getting in foul trouble, and our best players are going to be on the bench.
They send them right back to the line, Bake, and that's Seymour comes down and makes them both.
I believe that's 7 points for the Rams tonight from the charity stripe. That's what allowed them to stay in this game. It started out with an early surge by the Cardinals. The Rams have narrowed the gap at the free throw line. We had Javon Boyd at the line for the Cardinals. His first trip to the line tonight.
Boyd's normally pretty good from the line. Big, he averages 68 a game. Makes one of two there.
See that full court pressure there from the Cardinals. They like to do that on made baskets here. Cause pressure, cause havoc, cause turnovers. And that's what the Rams want to do. That's the counter there, James. They can get you to foul them 90 feet from the basket. They went from being trapped in under a 10-second count to on the free throw line looking to score points.
You know, Bake, this is actually Seamon's third time visiting the line tonight.
That's going to be one of the keys to success. We're going to see it all game. The Rams typically will make more free throws than their opponents attempt in most games. That's one of the reasons they're very successful.
Scott trying to come up with a screen there.
It's nice having all these seniors out on the floor for Coach Miguez. You can see the poise with the Cardinals. Rarely do you see them panic. It's a great out-of-bounds play there by Coach Miguez. You get your best three-point shooter on the team, Demario Collins, a wide-open three, right in his sweet spot, right off of the wing. Unfortunately, he was unable to hit the shot, but that was a great play by the Cardinals. Very important the Cardinals can pressure defense while keeping their hands off. They cannot foul 90 feet away and put the Rams on the line. Pressure but no fouls is going to be the key for the Cardinals. Great hustle play by the big guy, McClinton. Charge taken there by Javon Boyd. Little man giving up his body against the bigger guards.
Neff with a little floater. Smith comes down with his rebound of the night. Gets it out to Scott, and Scott's good for a layup.
Good look for Boyd there. Nice pass to Collins. Good finish.
Carr's looking to go with that double penetration again. Fell asleep there.
That's
Easy
the
bucket
gamble
for
you
Reavis.
take.
Easy.
That's the gamble you take. Anytime you're going to trap, someone's going to be open. Rams able to find their man this time for an easy two.
Smith drives, and he's good for two with an easy layup.
That's a great play for him. Get the ball on the elbow there. Able to use his versatility as a guard with the forward guarding him. And there's an example of that Cardinal pressure, creating those unforced turnovers. Cardinal sophomore team was victorious in the earlier 6 o'clock or 5:30 matchup. Congratulations to Coach Johnson and the sophomore Cardinals on their victory over the Reavis Rams.
Scott's down low.
They finally got that isolation they've been looking for all game, and Scott just unable to finish the basket. But if they can keep that look going, it should pay off for the Cardinals here as the game progresses. Number 12, Justin Sharp into the game, giving Collins a breather. There you saw it, James. That pressure's working, but the Cardinals have to stop fouling. They bail out the Rams every time they foul while they're applying that pressure. It's going to put Alpuche at the line.
Definitely his fourth trip down to the line tonight, Bate.
That's how he's going to get his points. He's going to get to the line. He's going to make his buckets. Interesting note here, Alpuche was the winner of the SSC Red Football Player of the Year. An excellent, excellent two-sport athlete here for the Rams.
As he makes both those there.
That's 9 points on free throws for the Rams.
Smith goes right up and makes it look easy for two.
Great move, showing off that versatility once again. Every time the Cardinals seem to make a little headway here, they commit a foul, put the Rams on the line. I'm sure Coach Miguez will be addressing that at halftime. All the unnecessary fouls. You know, anytime you play an aggressive style, James, you're gonna live with some fouls as a coach, but those are just those silly fouls that no coach wants. Looks like we got a lane violation. Seymour hits the second free throw. It will not count. One of the Rams was in the lane early. Malik Moore with that rebound there. Alpuche with a nice drive. Cardinals able to defend it. Reavis with the isolation play there. "13 seconds to go. Looks like the Cardinals are going to have the ball here on offense. Let's see if Coach Miguez plays this straight up or if he waits to take the last shot. Up by 2 going into half. Boyd lost the handle on it. And no one gets a shot off. Well, James, it's a 2-point game here, 33-31.
Ladies and gents, that's the half. We're going to take a break and go to our station ID for a sec.